So I feel like the first go around of my sobriety journey was like, before I had gotten sober that first time, I had never thought about it. Like I had never been like, I have a problem, I need to stop. Like that was just my way of life, was this never ending party.
And everybody else in your life was kind of at the party too, right?
Exactly. Like I was totally patting myself with people who also were like deep in the drinking journey of, we've graduated college, but we're still drinking like we're in college, and even worse, you know, like it only gets worse.
Right.
So comparatively to people around me, I was like, I'm just doing the exact same thing that these people are doing. So it never occurred to me that I like maybe had a problem. And then it was brought to my attention that someone I used to party with was no longer partying. And the way they phrased it to me is like, you have so much potential as a person and in your career and just everything. And I think you'd realize that potential if you focus less on partying and more on acting and like things that you actually love doing. And I think
so they weren't specifically like, you need to get sober.
No, they were like, you have a lot of potential. Like I see a really bright future for you, but not if you continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because all of your energy is going towards partying.
Yeah.
And I think that was like what I needed to hear at the time. And so it was like, it planted the seed in my brain, but I don't think I was fully committed to it because I wasn't fully committed to dropping my friend group and like getting rid of the people in my life who were also partying.
Yeah.
So that was a really like rocky road for me. But when I did kind of commit to it, I got out of a relationship that I was in that was very heavy, revolving around drinking. I just scaled things back. I stopped going. If I felt like I couldn't go out to dinner with a group of people because I didn't want to tell them I was sober or I might be triggered to drink, I just didn't go. So I was really doing things that were beneficial for my sobriety, but I didn't have a community. And I felt like I was kind of doing it on my own. And that was easy in the beginning, but I think around month 6, month 7, month 8, not having a community and not feeling like I had a place or people to like lean on, the temptations or like the fear of missing out started to override the like plus of being sober.
Yeah.
So it's not like I accidentally drank one night or made a really impulsive decision where I was like at a bar and I was still sober and all of a sudden I got convinced to drink.
Right.
It was like something I had been thinking about for a while, and I was like, I feel like I can do this. I feel like I can slowly introduce alcohol back into my life. Like I can manage it and I can have a grip on it. And so like I thought about it for a long time and didn't actually do it. And then I felt like I was ready to do it. So I did it. And I initially had kind of an intense bulldoze at it. Like,
what do you mean?
Like for the first like month or so, I feel like I maintained it pretty well. I had really strong boundaries surrounding it. And then like I would never drink alone. Like I wouldn't drink like multiple nights in a row. Right. I wouldn't have more than like 2 glasses of wine. I wasn't doing hard alcohol. I wasn't taking shots of things. Like I was sort of like easing my way back into it. Like I was like, oh, I'm going to have a glass of wine. I can do that. I can have 1 glass of wine, which worked for a little bit, you know, until it didn't. We were such bad influences on each other when it came to drinking.
So bad.
My boundaries went completely out the window.
I know, me too.
We were just drinking more than ever. And when you were like, I need to get sober, I was like,
thank
bitch,
God.
Me too. Like I was like, I just knew my life was so much better and I had so much more capability and so much more potential when I wasn't fixated on booze all the time. I know ultimately now that I like my life a lot better being sober.